Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. I want your vibrations to be really high right now, okay? I need you to lift your vibrations. I feel that they are. There's a different energy that I am feeling, okay? This energy that I'm feeling, it's an energy of admiration, respect, um, feelings of like a sympathetic, an apology through energy, okay? Um, but you're being advised to, follow your own advice, follow your own good advice. Okay. So if you're over here and you're new to I'll be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family, allow me to be the first to welcome you. I love you and the divine loves you. Okay. Laughter is significant. Okay. For many of you. All right. Especially because you have sacrificed a lot. Okay. And this is a part of your healing. It's not just about, being I don't want to say happy, but feeling redeemed in some sort of way because of what could be transpiring now. But it's also about to continue to heal family, right? Because you have sacrificed quite a bit. Okay. So before we jump into this message, please allow me to be the first to welcome you to all be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here. I keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse. I speak the truth and I call out names when guided to. Hopefully, you can vibe like that. And if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you to my A ones who are my day ones, to the Soul Tribe family as a whole. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for everything that you do for our space. I am grateful. Let's tap in, y'all. Divine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here on this beautiful day. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any witchcraft being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with the mighty shield, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it, and returning it to the universe. And in some cases, divine, depending on their intentions, please return to sender. Ashe, and thank you. All right, y'all. So, yeah, I feel like with this message here, okay, trust yourself, right? You know what is best for you, family. Ooh, we touching on that energy right there, okay? You already know what's best for you. Seriously. Okay. Anything that, first off, does not appreciate you. And when I say appreciate you, family, listen, you're a big old presence, and your presence is loving, caring, and kindness first. It's like you walk through this world and you show people how to really treat other people, whether it be good or bad, positive or negative, meaning you only reflect. You are a walking mirror. You are walking karma. Okay. A lot of people, they don't want to look at themselves like, oh, no, I can't be that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because no one is going to know how to change if they've never been raised to learn. It's about you, family. Okay. It's about you. So when it says follow your own good advice, trust yourself, you know what's best for you. Yes. And I mean, that's in every aspect of your life, period. I cannot make that up, family. That's in every aspect of your life. You know what's best for you. Okay. No one can tell you what's best for you, especially the people that are wearing masks, hiding their true feelings, pretending like everything's okay, acting like everything is fine, knowing deep down inside they have some sort of way they're feeling, diluting the situation. Put a little delusion in there for you. Okay. Gaslighting. Okay. Personifying, you know? It's like, well, wait a minute. How can you ever, you know what I'm saying? And this is for those who wear this mask, family, period. There's no one that can tell you anything, but you know that you need to continue to heal. And I feel like many of you are in the next phase of healing where laughter is important to you. Some of you are in love with comedy. Ooh, wee. Man, man, okay. I'm here comedy, funny movies, all right. But laughter is a medicine, okay, for the soul. So laugh, even if it's through tears, okay? Even if it's through tears, family, still laugh. Okay. That's a part of your healing because you've made a lot of sacrifices. You better believe it. You have made a lot of sacrifices to the point where you are now the altar. You're the altar. Many of you have been persecuted the same way our brother has. Jesus, Yahshua. Yes. You have sacrificed a lot. You sacrificed for your family, your friends, your jobs, your neighbors. You done did all kind of weird shit. I mean, not that's not weird, but you know what I'm saying? Like you've given more than anybody has ever given you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Because that's just your nature. You're a giving energy. That is actually how everything is supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to give to one another. But I'm not saying there's certain things, family. Please don't take it out of context. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you know what I'm talking about. When I say that everybody's supposed to give to one another, that means like just first and foremost, respect. That's what it all come down to. First and foremost, respect. hmm You're a walking mirror. It says sacrifice. What have you given up to be where you are? Yeah. Was it worth it? Message. Okay. Mm. Also, I heard something about, because of this, that's why that came out. Something about you needing to stay 4,000 steps ahead of the energies that oppose your energy. Okay. Message. Yeah, when I look over here, wow. Awareness, intuition, I promise you, energy, light. Okay. Spirit. Okay. Seriously. This is what I feel because you are always dealing with this energy. These are the ones that are, they act like everything is good, and deep down inside, family, they do have hidden feelings. Okay, they're they be hiding their real true feelings. Okay, on the chime, right? Okay. Yeah, see, this is where bridges, okay, you may be building new bridges now. These new bridges, you need to make sure, family, that they're legit, because you know how you rock it. You know how you rock it, you know? So yeah, never forget the bridge that brought you across, okay? So like, oh man, I wish I did have like a direct like I could give good whoever is listening right at this time, and family, just drop in the comments below whoever is listening, whoever has brought us through besides the most high God, because the most high God is going to definitely put you there, but they're gonna most high brings in earth angels too, family. Let me tell you, you're an earth angel, right? So we already thank the divine every single day, all day, by just being grateful to just be blessed with another day, you feel me? And the divine knows how you are. The divine knows where your heart is. You better believe it. Okay. A lot of people misunderstand you, but the divine knows exactly who you are. You are the exact balance. You are the exact balance. We ain't even talking about the sign of being Libras, because Libras to me, yeah, they're balanced, but then they're also liars because they don't want to start confrontation. So they will lie about some shit to avoid confrontation. And I'm just speaking the truth. I ain't met a Libra yet that won't lie to keep balance. But when you are balanced in the divine, when you are balanced in the most high shit, you don't care about, you're not looking at it from a this or that. You looking at it from all, a whole, right? And there's things that you can see other people being drowned out too, as well as you, family. Okay, and when I say drowned out, I mean that's like they always come for energies who they feel are the weakest, because that has always been their energy. Bullies are bullies. You feel me? If they're a bully, oh no, hell no. What are you bullying people for, right? So I feel like, for those bridges that have been built here now, okay? Not everybody is going to resonate with this, but when you're solid, period. And when you're not, you're not. And for those that aren't solid, they will fall off. And for those that are solid, you will rock right here with the family. Solid as a rock. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. You know what I mean? That's what this this love is. Ain't that how it go? Yeah. The feel is real. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know if I'm saying it right, y'all, but I ain't heard that in a long time. But yeah, go look that one up too, family. But let's drop in the comments. Yes, I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you to the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, first and foremost, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and my spiritual team, and the Soul Tribe family. And then also thank you to whomever made this possible for our family to come here and get the real deal, holy feel, because they need this walking amongst the ones who do not appreciate the energy of respect and positivity and lifting people up when they're down. And we ain't talking about the ones playing both sides either. I'm telling you, we're not talking about the ones that have the mask on, the ones that are really hiding their true feelings, pretending like they really care about us, and it's so diluted. We're not talking about the ones that are gaslighting us, personifying. No, we're talking about solid. Solid as a rock. Yes, message. Okay. So, yes, family, this message is true. Never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the every, wait, it may just be the very one that, and you see how I just flipped it? The very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. Okay, family? Facts. But shit, I mean, I'm loving what I see on YouTube, period. I'm like, shit, if I burn a bridge on YouTube, that's crazy. This is the place where you can really say what's on your mind and really speak the truth. People do. I can't judge. I don't know, because some of the stuff I see, I don't even research anything like that. But to speak into these messages, yes. So you know what I'm saying? And let the laughter be real, and let the bridge that is built be real and strong and sturdy and stable. Okay. I promise you, by speaking your truth at the bottom of the deck, I can make it up. By speaking your truth at the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, speak your truth, family. Okay. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, okay? Shade the ground you walk on. Wow. And never back down from your own morals and beliefs. I promise you. I promise you, family. Oh, I promise you. Always speak your truth. No matter what, speak your truth. Because that truth brings everything into a better perspective and a better under and understanding. Okay, when you speak your truths, let's see that again. See this one, I'm telling you. Ooh, I love this energy. Yes, speaking the truth. Okay, never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, shade the ground you walk on. So shade the ground you walk on, okay, with your truths, okay, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs, because you got some good moral standards and beliefs. You don't be playing no games. Somebody said I sound like, or I feel like Mama Bear energy. I probably am. I probably am. I was raised with a whole bunch of look, y'all. I was like, don't say nothing, okay? My best friends growing up was my grandma and her homegirls. When I graduated, man, listen, my grandma and three of her homegirls took me out. Them women drank me under the table. Do you hear me? Okay. Yes. Oh, wait. Look at, oh my goodness. Listen to this. Listen to this, family. Because I channeled that and I was thinking, what? Look, someone needs to learn about humility. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. At the bottom of the deck, I channeled that. Someone needed to learn about humility. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. I promise you. And you sacrificed a lot through humility. I promise you, you have been man. If nobody has been humiliated and has learned to humble themselves, family, it has been you. I feel like you have been so humble for so long, and that's why. Oh, this little girl over here. I just look at her face. I just happen to look at her face. This is how your energy was. This is this energy. This is like, yeah, you needing to call for help. You needing to reach out. You need for some backup. Okay. And some of you really do need to admit this shit. Okay. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, they're gonna forever run you over. What is this? Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. Look at here. Wow. Dark Night of the Soul. It says, yeah, during your dark night of the soul, it may seem that all is lost and that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. I promise you, listen. Choose to be better, not bitter. That's what it's about, baby. Look, that's why people hate. Listen, family, the ones that your gang stalkers, they hate you. You want to know why they hate you? Because they done put you through so much that they surprised that you ain't walking around bitter and pissed the fuck off and ready to take a motherfucker's head off. Oh, quick disclosure. I do cuss and curse and speak the truth and call our names when God it too. Facts. They want you to be walking around scowling and pissed off and ready to take a motherfucker's head off. Hell no. Nah. You ain't got time for that. You are moving through this world with grace, essence. You're not trying to be that energy, but wait for it. They don't see that legion that be walking with you. You got a legion walking with you, baby. Yes, that legion is strong. You got a whole legion walking with you. Facts. Unseen and seen. Hmm. And see these energies over here that wear these masks that act like everything. This man, they will listen. It's gonna take a miracle. That's what I heard. Yeah, they holding on. They can't let go. Oh man, listen here. I'll look over. They holding on. They can't let go. They have an obsession. This is an obsession they have. They cling on to some shit. I ain't lying. Shit. These energies be clinging on to shit. They cling on to a lot of bad things, really bad emotions. They cling on to their real true feelings that they be hiding. Mhm. That's the energy that they don't want to get along. They don't want to, they don't want to see you as being who you are. They want to see you as something less than. But you have survived all that, family. Okay, you survived all that. So here it says, when everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. Facts. They gonna have to learn to be that. But see, I feel like at this point in time, a lot of people they went on and yeah, wise. They went on and got family. I'm gonna just tell you what I feel done went down. Some folks done went on and got a paycheck cut. They out. This is what I'm hearing. It was like a buyout to get these motherfuckers gone. Wow. And I just said that, and let me see what I'm listening to. What is this? Turn that TV off. Wow. Yeah. It's like that there was a buyout to get rid of these energies, but they still mad. They still mad. Okay. They're mad because I feel like light workers, galactic beings, star seeds, okay, healers, shamans, orishas, oceans. Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn to rule this world. It's your turn to rule this world, family. Yeah, these life experiences bring about wisdom. How you decide to use it will lead to your success or your deterrent. Okay. It led these people to deterrent because of how they led. They didn't lead wise. They didn't lead, you know what I'm saying, through humility. They led through force. That's why they fell the fuck off. I don't feel sorry for none of them. Facts. Because family, let me tell you, I got family on here that, like I said in the last reading, they've been GameStop for years. Hell, I got 25 under my belt. Facts. That shit started in 2000. Now that I think back to DPS, Denver Public Schools, and all that bullshit, the moment I got a degree, they was on my fucking helmet. Bitch. Facts, okay? Something about you being unique in your security here, okay? Be careful not to be drawn into the false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. Facts. I cannot make it up. Didn't I say that's why you got to stay 4,000 steps ahead? You don't trust no mother heaven body. Especially when you know they've tried to come after you, they done tried to demise you, destroy you. I done heard a bitch literally say, I would destroy them. Bitch, did you just lose your fucking mind? Did you just say that? I would destroy them. And looking like one of them little pterodactyl little fucking dinosaur things. I'm like, did this bitch just say that shit to me? I don't even know. Is it a pterodactyl? It's one of them little, kind of like what they. Let me shut up. Okay, not to talk about nobody, but I mean, if somebody says that to you, family, I don't know how you're gonna respond to that. I'm not laughing at no shit like that. What you mean, destroy who, bitch? Okay, so sorry. Back to the message. Okay, unique here. When the creator made you, she broke the mold. Okay, family, know that about your energy. There is not another person on earth like you celebrating, okay? Celebrating being different. And I'm saying we're celebrating being different. You're different. We are all different, but you're also unique. And that's the difference. Message. Okay. So don't be sitting up here in these false securities, right? Be careful not to be drawn into the false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established. Ain't no trust been established. Some idiots, you show them kindness, they think you back on chill. You ain't been. I was. See, there you go, fucking up. I gave you something because hell, first of all, it helped my back out. I ain't got to carry this motherfucker downstairs, but don't get it twisted. Don't take my kindness for a weakness. And that's what many people do, family. Many people do because they still got a fucking mask on. You see that mask. You see what it is. Your act of kindness was like shit. Hell yeah, it helps me out too. It just wasn't done just purely just for you. Actually, that was the universe swooping in listening to my ass talk about this heavy ass fucking chair that I done moved up and down these goddamn stairs like 5 times. And I was like, Lord, I can't. Not today. I don't, not right now. And boom, somebody was, hey, you don't want that? Nope. And I was going to sit it out there and put a sign on it saying free and everything works. Shit. Don't take that kindness for a weakness because I said, okay, boom, now you back slamming fucking doors and shit with your dumb ass. See, there you go. Taking kindness for a weakness. Family, that's why you do what's best for you. And your advice is saying, get the fuck away from motherfuckers. Message. I don't know who that's for. Okay, that might have been a what other what other message? Spirit. Yeah, what happened? Look, what happened? Look, somebody's like, well, what happened? What happened? What happened to you? It's not they like we didn't know about this. What happened? You know what I'm doing? Never mind, family. Let's hold up. This is I am done. Wait a minute. What happened? What happened to you? Oh, oh, oh man. Are you trying not to crack jokes? Spirit just be coming out with it, not me. You seen that? Okay, so anyway, family, Spirit needs clarification. Somebody want to know what happened. Like, what? We missed that whole thing. What happened? Okay. That's funny. What happened to you? Now is not the time to give up or give in. You've come too far to give up now. Okay, family? So don't give up. Seriously, what happened? Like, don't you? Oh man, listen, family. I feel like this message has a lot to do with you're not giving up. You just want to move on to bigger and better because you're not bitter. It said it twice here. Where did it say that? Yeah, it says the greatest lesson to learn from our tests. and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater, right? And then it comes out again saying over here, rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. Well, that's what you're doing. You rising from the ashes, you're choosing to be better, not bitter. But motherfuckers be mad at that energy. Spirit is funny. I can't believe they was like, what happened? Family. Ooh, we. We're over it, Spirit. We're just using that as an analogy. Okay, so yes, there's a direction here. I love this. Oh, and I love that picture too. That's a pretty pink compass. Okay, direction here. North, south, east, or west family. Okay, stop. Take a moment. Catch your breath. But most of all, don't panic. Look around and try to regain your bearings. Trust yourself. Your life compass will never lead you wrong. In the end, you always find your way. Okay. And this is really what I am believing too. Oh, I love that energy. Yeah, it's the direction. Okay, stop. Stop and take a moment. Okay, and catch your breath, family. Okay, especially if you've been laughing. Okay, stop and take a moment and catch your breath. All right. But most of all, don't panic. Look around and try to regain your bearings. Okay. So if there was something you were getting ready to, like, and this is why I keep saying relax all the time. Yes, relax here. Okay. Get more rest. Make time for you or plan this vacation. Plan this vacation is staying coming out. It is time to take the vacation. Many of you, okay, I am horrible and I know this is wrong, but around 2019, they were calling everybody and letting you know you could get this, that package, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what? I haven't been on a vacation and I don't know how long. And I bought a little package and it came with having to go to meetings and all this and that, y'all. So I was like, okay, it's not too much of nothing, but I hate the fact that I have to go sit in a meeting somewhere. I don't want to do that. But nevertheless, I buy this package. I wish they could just give me my money back, but they can't. I buy this package. That was in 2019. It was like $300, 350. I buy this package in 2019. I still ain't went on it. Now you talk about some strength. I can't really say I've ever really had a vacation. One time I went on a vacation, and that was a 7-day Norwegian cruise I had won and took this chick named Aubrey Taylor on it with me. Supposed to be my family. And not at all. Okay, family. But nevertheless, yeah, the direction here. Something about you relaxing. Okay. Get more rest. Make time for you. Okay. Time to plan a vacation. Something about your strength. Okay. You never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. Some of you, you might be going through that energy now, right? You could be going through that energy now. Mhm. I feel like, this is just a constant reminder of staying 4,000 steps ahead of some shit. Never get comfortable, never assume, always assume okay, this is going to sound bad, clear, cancel, and release, but y'all, when dealing with these energies here, I'm just going to have to keep it 4,000 with you. Assume the worst with they ass. Anybody hiding their true feelings and pretending and deluding and gaslighting, assume the worst. Okay. When dealing with they ass. Facts. All right. Be yourself all the time. Okay. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. I love that crap. Ooh, and wait, let me say why I said crap, because when I heard it on what was it? Kachaba's commercial. I took offense to that because family, I take offense when somebody's like, "Oh, you're just gonna be by yourself." Why would you say something like that to me? You know what I'm saying? Like that old hating ass energy. Mugs mad because they really by theyself. They around here draw hopping and panty hopping and shit. But when you decide to be something, not be something, but be who you are, be yourself, hold on to your cookie jar. Exactly what your energy is. Your energy is priceless. When you don't want to share it with these people with these fake ass masks on, they get mad and say hurtful things. When somebody tells me to be by myself, that's the last time they'll ever talk to me. I ain't lying. Because that's a hater. That's somebody that wants you to be miserable because they still miserable. No one is ever by themselves, first and foremost. And that's what really irks me when I hear that. Because I'm like, this is a whole damn idiot. My whole army standing around you. You in a circle right now. You sitting in the middle of a circle. Whole legion around you, listening to you to say something like that. They like, hmm? They looking at each other like, did they just say that? Did they just say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, family, be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taking. Yes, you deserve the best. Know your worth. I promise you. Let everybody else be taken. Ooh, especially by everybody that's already got a mask on. So you got a lot of false pretenders out there. We do not care about being with nothing like that. So if you're looking at us as being by ourselves because we're not stooping to your levels, mm, okay, we'll take it. Mm-hmm. We'll take it. Message. Yeah, that's a triumph for us. Yeah, we're not all up caught up in this energy of where y'all are wearing them fake ass masks. Yeah, that's a victory for us. Yeah, that's how we overcome obstacles by not getting sucked into the bull crap. Yes, family. That's much satisfaction. Yeah, that's real satisfying. Okay. Robert, Romeo, Teresa, Tracy, Trish, Tanya, Tanya, Richard, Romeo, really, Ronald, Roger, Ronaldo, Tiffany. hmm Somebody's having an epiphany, Tiffany, Tiffany. Somebody's having an epiphany, and it's Tiffany. Okay. Every day is a day to learn or discover something new, no matter how small or great. Knowledge is power. Bitch. Okay, family, don't you ever forget it. All right. So I'm gonna wrap this message up. Okay. I love you and the divine loves you. If you have yet to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Make sure you hit that notification bell because this is some new energy up in here, y'all. Yes, look at it. Ooh, over here. Look, I can't make it up. Ocean's third eye, intuition, insight, and vision. I'm telling you. Okay, family. All right. I can't make it up. Your third eye is open, wide open. Your third eye has been activated. Okay. Your third eye has been activated. I love you and the divine loves you, family. Let's close out. Thank you so much, divine, for allowing us to be here. We love you and we are grateful. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth, and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.